Hey, what's up? Yeousch Reloaded, Tony here, and I'm bringing you something different today. This is War Thunder. This is a free-to-play beta, and you can download it from warthunder.com. And I would love to be able to give you the system requirements, but right now they're not as of yet. They're not released. You just kind of have to download the game and give it a try. I hate to say that. I mean, I know some people that can run it beautifully on some older systems. I do know one person in particular who gets like 3 frames a second when he plays this game, so unfortunately he can't play it. So if you do have a PC that is a capable PC, it doesn't have to be a beastly gaming PC. It could just be a nice capable PC. Laptop even will suffice. I know one person who runs this game beautifully on a laptop. And you could play this game. Like I said, it's free to play. There are pay aspects to it, as you can see up here. I'm rank 11, so I've been playing this game for a little while now. Not as long as some, but you know, I put some time in. But you have 2 currencies here. You've got the Silver Lions currency, and then you've got the Golden Eagles currency. The Silver Lions is the in-game currency, so after each match you get XP and currency, and so you get Silver Lions, which allows you to buy aircraft, buy crew, or not crew, but weapons, and you know, modifications for certain aircrafts, and I'll show you guys that in a second. And then there's the premium currency, the Golden Eagles, which will allow you to buy certain aircraft, such as I've bought 2 premium aircraft. The Ki-61 is a Japanese aircraft, and then the A6M2, the Zero, for the American side. You could buy different aircrafts. Like you can buy a BF-109 for the Americans, and it'll only cost you 1,450 Golden Eagles. And you can see as the rest, you know, they go down. And you could actually buy the premium membership. You can go check out the premium memberships for a day. Usually, if I were to buy some Golden Eagles and I wanted premium membership, you would get you spend 100 Golden Eagles on it, and you can see what it says, like 200% in game XP, 150% Lions, and you know, so on and so forth. You can read that. But anyways, it's a tier system, so you can see, you know, you've got different tiers. You know, level 0s, 3s, 4s, 5. I'm ranked 9 in the Americans, so I'm saving up to buy these King Cobras, and hopefully one of these days I'll be able to afford myself a P-51. Being American, I am very much partial to the P-51. I have a lot of British friends, and they are, as they would say, they're chuffed to bits over the Spitfires. They can't get enough of the Spitfires, and so this one in particular. But so they're all about the Spitfires. I am all about my American aircraft, and we have ourselves a nice little international debate going on. But like I said, I want to bring you guys something different. This is sort of a quick run around the layout, and let's get into a game. All right, guys, we're in a game now, and so as you can see my crew slots. You can see all the aircraft that I have available to me as an American, and so I pick the F6F Hellcat. It's probably one of my favorite fighters. It's sort of a well balanced for American fighters. It's very well balanced, but what I kind of want to do is fly around here, show you guys the lay of the land. You can take a look at the scenery. Also, I prefer to not be the tip of the spear when I'm going in, especially if I'm not playing with any friends. People don't watch your ass, and so, you know, you just gotta do what you can to survive. And look at the shadowing. This is what blew me away about PC gaming when I got into it, the shadowing from the sun. And so basically what I do here, my goal when I'm playing is when you lose an aircraft, it'll take either time or money to repair. A lot of these aircraft are kind of expensive to repair. The P-47 Thunderbolt is a terribly expensive aircraft to repair, and it takes a day to repair for free. So I try not to lose aircraft if I'm playing solo. So you would have seen me be very selective about how I picked my target and who I went after. Sometimes when I'm playing with my friends, I'll just run right into the thick of things, and I know they'll be watching me, my butt. But this game, and like I was mentioning earlier, I just got this PC. I built this PC about a month ago. So my mouse and keyboard skills, if you're a PC person, you're gonna notice the mouse and keyboard skills are not very good. I've gotten used to flying in, and a lot of you guys might be asking, hey, are you using a joystick? Are you using a PS3 controller? Or are you going to be using a mouse and keyboard? And I'm actually using a mouse and keyboard. And so I have actually changed the key bindings on here to, you know, the WASD, shift and control, I believe, is the other one, and F for flaps and G for gears. But you can bind your keys however you want to. You can change sensitivities. The controllability is just, the customization also is just awesome as far as when it comes to like key binding and stuff. But you can use a controller A friend of mine plays on a PS3 controller. I find it to be really hard to do just because of the fact that there's no auto aim, so getting your thumb sticks working properly and aiming properly, it's really difficult. But you could pull off some spectacular maneuvers. You could outfly people with that over a mouse and keyboard, but it's really hard to aim. You really got to get used to it. In a joystick, you can use a joystick. I found it to be kind of hard to use as well. But there are 3 different game types. I'm playing in arcade mode right now. So the flight characteristics are very generous. You can obviously see there's a lead indicator, so you know where exactly to fire, where to lead your targets. But there's also historic battles, which is a little harder than arcade. You know, you can't reload in air, because like you can reload and rearm in air. You can't heal, you can't fix your aircraft. You have to go land at a base, and on this particular map, we don't have a base. So you also see me now, I'm in a P-39 Air Cobra, and this one has 4 50 caliber machine guns. The Hellcat had 6 50 caliber machine guns, but this one also has a cannon mounted in the nose, so it's devastating if you can get a hit on any aircraft. Usually it'll take out something, like you saw me take out that P-40 Kitty Hawk pretty quickly. But it sucks when you're on the receiving end of it, though. You're sitting there flying around and bam, like that, you're done. You're like, what just happened? You get pissed off doing that. But anyways, getting used to the controls is a big thing. But it is a lot of fun. I mean, this is a game that's a lot of fun to play and just sort of have a good time. And I actually didn't finish my thought about the game mode. So like I said, you got arcade, historic, which is a little more difficult to fly than arcade. They don't give you a lead indicator. You can't rearm your aircraft in midair. Once you use up all your bullets, all your bombs, you have to go land. You know, your crew slots for arcade will allow you to reload in midair for, it takes like, I think when you get started, it's like 30-something seconds to reload your machine guns and 30-something seconds to reload your cannons. You might see me do that in here. And the last one are full real battles. So you can't go third person like I am right now. You're only in the cockpit, and those people who fly full real battles are probably people who are really used to flight simulators, and they apparently have a good time. I mean, you have to like even go through the process of starting up your aircraft. One big thing that the negative you can see in the chat box, the guy's not too happy that I couldn't save his ass, but he's lucky that I actually got on him anyways. More often than not, what happens is people ignore aircraft in distress. And you can see right here, I'm reloading. So I've got 15 seconds now until my cannons are back, 8 seconds, 6 seconds now until my machine guns are back. So I just pull off and let my teammate take that kill. But like I said, this game is a lot of fun. It has a very steep learning curve. If you're not used to flight simulator games or any sort of flight games, it might be a little difficult to play, but I really strongly suggest you guys take a look and download it. I mean, if you like flight games, you like flying in, say, Battlefield, or any other flight games, just give it a try. I mean, it's a free beta. It's not a pay to win. That's one thing. A lot of people say it's pay to win. It's definitely not pay to win. Now, I've experimented with buying the Golden Eagles, and just from my experience, it's not pay to win. The aircraft that you can actually get in game are actually pretty damn good. So anyways, I went 5-1 in this match. Not too bad. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeousch!